Welcome back, guys. Today's video is a post-run cool down. So if you just finished up your run, join me because we're gonna promote recovery and get you started with this next stretch here. So we're gonna get up in the standing position and we're gonna get into a forward fold and we're gonna hold that for 1 minute, all right? So relax into this. You might feel a little stiff at the beginning. All right, so you can kind of sway back and forth if you want. All right, I'm just gonna hang out here. You can bend one knee and push out the other. Try to activate those hamstrings a little bit, see if that loosens you up. Goal here is just to be in that forward fold for that full minute, all right? We're loosening up that back. We're opening up the hamstrings, all right? We're promoting recovery here. Okay, we got 15 more seconds. Stay with me. Don't mind the helicopters. For some reason they keep flying over. All right, we got 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna come down to the ground and we're gonna get into a seated position. One leg is coming out here. We got our hamstring stretch to the left. All right, while I'm in this, trying to grab onto my foot here, I'm gonna bring my other arm over. I'm gonna feel this nice side stretch, opening up that whole side body, which can kind of get tight if you've been running hard. All right, so I can rotate back and forth here. That's just my lettuce grow, watering my plants in the background. Don't worry about that. That's fresh basil coming at you. All right, so we're going back and forth. We got about 10 more seconds, then we're gonna switch sides. 3, 2, 1, and we're switching sides. Bring that other leg out. All right, we're grabbing onto that foot. We're coming over with the other arm, reaching as much as we can. You can tell I don't have as much reach on this side. Need to work on that. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna twist open a little bit, try to grab onto my, what is this, my shin. All right, hold that, keep kind of working through. Goal is just to find out where you're at in the moment and just stay there and relax. Breathe into that stretch. We got about 15 more seconds. 10 more seconds, guys. We got 5, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the knees up. We're coming into our 90-90 stretch, okay? We're just gonna open up a couple times here to either side, just to loosen up the hips, and then we're gonna completely open up, and then we're just gonna rotate back. We're gonna hold this twist for another 15 seconds here, and then we're gonna switch sides. So we're breathing into this, we're looking back, okay? Opening up the spine while we're focusing on internal and external rotation of the hips so that we can slowly recover and open up. All right, we're gonna switch sides. So bringing that 90-90 position the other way, and then I'm rotating back. Think about driving the legs into the ground so it's a little more active. And then rotate back and try to look back behind you. Get that deeper twist. Common while you're running. Obviously, you're kind of in that flexion and extension of that hip, so you never get into that full internal and external rotation. So this is a good way for us just to relax into this, breathe into it, and start to give some hips that love that it needs for that full range of motion so they don't get locked up and stiff. All right, okay, now we're gonna end that null 90-90 section again with some back and forth rotations here. We're just gonna do this a couple times. All right, last one. Okay, now we're getting into a long lunge from here. So I'm gonna bring my left leg up, I'm gonna bring my right knee off the floor, and I'm just gonna pulse here for 30 seconds. Now I'm really getting into the hip flexor here, opening up. Keep the pulses really controlled, really balanced. Don't push it too hard. We got 15 more seconds. All right, we're getting a lot of blood flow to that area. That's gonna help us recover. We got 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna switch sides, bring that other leg up, okay, into my long lunge position, bringing that back knee off the floor, and I'm just pulsing here, nice and controlled again. Breathing through this, keeping my torso up nice and right. I'm not trying to lean over, right? This is gonna give me more emphasis in that hip flexor. So we got 10 more seconds. Keep it going. We got 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last stretch here. We're bringing it all the way to the floor. We're gonna hug those knees into the chest. We're gonna hold that for a couple seconds, and then I just want you to rock from side to side. We're gonna do that for 30 seconds. Just relax here, breathe into the belly. All right, we got about 10 more seconds of this. And then we're gonna rock back and forth. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna go back and forth here, getting a nice massage on the spine. Keep those knees hugged into the chest, and we're just working this back and forth. Okay. This feels good on the spine, guys. This is great. All right, we got 10 more seconds. And we got 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. That is it for today's post-run cool-down stretch. All right, again, don't forget to implement this into your running routine, right? So you just worked out really hard, you just went on a good run. Don't forget about the recovery aspect. Take that 5 to 10 minutes to cool down and start promoting that recovery so you can go out again and crush those runs. All right, thanks guys for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.